Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Hearthstone. So, still haven't gotten one of the new heroes offered to me. Granted, you only have a 1 in 8 chance, roughly speaking, assuming there's 24 total heroes in the pool and 3 of them are new. But, you know, it'd be nice for the dice to roll my way in a moment here. Come on, and yes, there she is, SYLVANAS. Now, to be fair, of the 3 new heroes, she's the one I'm least excited to try, but still, this looks like a really cool power, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Basically, you can get rid of a minion without, well, based on the text, without getting a gold back, and you get +2/+2 added to your board. It's to adjacent minions. You can, of course, move things around freely, so you can choose freely who gets the +1/+1s. Only thing you can't do is give the +1/+1 to the same minion twice. So this is useful when, you know, like at the end of a round, you don't actually need a gold. All it would do is give you a reroll. And you want to get rid of a minion to save space and, you know, have more room to put something else in, and also just give a buff to something that otherwise is hard to give buffs to. It's one of the reasons I like some of the new heroes. Edwin has this as well, the ability to target buffs. I think one of the problems with cards like Pyramid, the one that gives +2 health to a minion, is that they target at random. And I think Finley has that problem as well, because this Finley's ability is a random +1/+1. And I feel like those should just be targeted, because I don't think it would be game breaking if they were, and it would make a big difference to making those heroes feel fun. Who is this? Ah, this is Rafam. So Rafam's power, also very cool looking. It's a gold, which I think is insane. And the first minion that you kill is added, a copy of it is added to your hand. So I don't know, it seems very nice because you pay a gold, you get a minion next round, which you can at the very least sell for a gold, and in the high case scenarios you get a really good unit, because your opponents presumably are trying to get good cards, so it's likely to be a good thing, and you can also get triples this way. Kind of like how I wish that the great Alakazam, whatever his name is, had duplicate. This sort of gives you a light version of that. Alright, Rafam took 2 damage, so he could deal me 2 damage, which is perfectly fair. I guess one thing about this that's tricky is you kind of want to use this in the early game because +1/+1 is most significant earlier on. But at the same time, early on, you want to sell things. Like a lot of the early turns, like gold 5, gold 6, are turns where you really just need to spend all your gold. So if you've got a minion to remove, you'd much rather get a gold with it. And here's Edwin. So a little bit of a flavor of what the card does in the game. SYLVANAS' flavor, by the way, SYLVANAS' power has nothing to do with her like in-game Hearthstone card, but Edwin's definitely does. Each minion that you buy, you then pay a gold, and it gives a minion +1/+1. So you can have big turns with it, giving something +3/+3 reasonably frequently in the mid to late game, or so it would seem. Ah, look at that! Rockpool Hunter beating Alley Cat, taking 2 damage. So considering I got Alley Cat, and the fact that I lost both battles, that is a little bit of an unlucky start, taking 5 damage that otherwise would have not happened. But holy moly, well, that's always encouraging. So we're going to get an Amalgam. And I'm not above throwing this cat away to give these guys +1/+1. I'm going to do it. It's a bit of a risk. But next turn, I'm hopefully going to buy 2 things, because next turn, gold 6 is the buy 2 things turn. And I'm not going to want to remove a minion then, and the turn after that, I'm not going to want to do it because I want to buy something and Tavern up, most likely. So taking advantage, because this is not like a repeatable hero power, it's just once per turn, so you want to use it when you think it'll be good. Okay, well, I don't know if having the cat there would have made a difference or not, but we beat the new and terrible, it seems to me, Maleficent. Wow. Well, oftentimes you don't want to combine amalgams, but this early on, I am completely happy to do it. The greedy thing, of course, is to wait until next turn with the upgrade and then get a tier 4, but I'm completely happy just to discover a tier 3 right now. Get a nice big fat cake early on. Wow. Okay, so these are all really good. Just really, really good things. Demons, I don't want to go for. I mean, I could actually buy this thing and get a little bit of a demon package going. This obviously can be a good build-around type of card. I'm going to get the pack leader. It's a little bit of a speculative play, obviously. But my thinking is if you have a pack leader, you can, if you get a Cave Hydra, at tier 4, then it comes down as a 5 attack thing. And the Cave Hydra is otherwise a bit tricky to buff, so that's a good thing to get early on. It's speculative. The micro buffs to give us +3/+1 and then the 3/1/1s was probably just the best play there, but I'm hoping this is just plain old strong enough. It has an extra +2/+2 because I used my hero power on it, that I can maybe tavern up quickly, more quickly than usual, taking advantage of the good luck, and get a Cave Hydra going soon. Okay, so we tavern up here. We did get offered beasts. I think what I'm going to do is take a... I mean, this is a beast, and it's sticky. This is an extra gold later. It's also an extra potential use of my hero power. Granted, I don't want to necessarily use the hero power because it's a 4/1, but at some point a 4/1 is just not that impressive. And so you want to, you know, cash it in. In fact, I could actually cash it in now. Do I care about 4/1s? I think doing it now is a little bit excessive. Let's not do it quite yet. Let's just keep it around. And the tier 3, what I'm looking for is maybe another pack leader to try to get a gold one, because those are really good. And any kind of a gold would be nice to try to discover a Cave Hydra. 2 Boombots. Yikes. Wow, that's one thing the cats are good for. Alright, 12 health is not enough through all these Divine Shields, unfortunately. That was the worst thing that could have happened because this never died and there's an extra thing that spawned out, so I die. I'm not super concerned about that. The 2 Kaboombas this early on are really strong, but later on they're not going to be, so I'm not that bothered by that loss. Okay, yeah, this is a pile of crap, so we'll just refresh. Well, cannot complain about my luck this game, that is for sure. These hyenas come down pretty big. What I'm going to do, actually this 2/4 is, its time has passed. We're going to do this, and we're going to, should I buff both hyenas, or should I buff the pack leader? I think the hyenas maybe are better. Obviously you can hedge your bets and do 1 hyena and a pack leader, or 1 hyena and the amalgam. But the amalgam is more likely to get buffs from other places. Okay, so nothing that I'd want to get here at all. We're up against Rafam. I have no idea how he's doing. Oh, I did beat him a couple turns ago, but you never know. One unresolved question I have is whether this applies to minions that attack into you. Like if does he get a copy of this alley cat? Because he killed it. Oh, he does. Wow. So actually the correct play would have been to play the tabby cat first, so it died, and he got the thing that did not spawn a unit. I basically, by positioning, gave him an extra gold. Okay. Sucks that I lost here. That was kind of close. And the 3-star unit does deal a good chunk of damage. We're starting to slip slide down to a bad place. But I still am not that disappointed with my board. I think my board is coming together. Lots of demons here. Okay, we're up against her. I'm just going to tavern up. It's a bit greedy, but I want to try to find Cave Hydras. And I guess I could have rolled trying to get, you know, the 3rd hyena. But this is fine. So we'll get rid of the tabby cat. Buy another pack leader. Granted, I don't have any rat pack here, so this guy doesn't actually do anything. Oops, this might be... Am I making a mistake here by getting another pack leader? Well, it's a 3/3, so that's not good enough, is it? Yeah, this person's getting whooped by everybody, but could actually beat me, because for a gold 9 turn, my board is actually sort of weak. I'm happy with how it's coming together. It has a lot of potential to become good, but at the moment, I'm like an Annoy module away. Annoy module would be really good here to give it a taunt, so then I could protect the hyenas, which also actually don't do anything either. Oh my god, because I don't have any rat packs. I've been playing as if I have a rat pack, but I don't actually have a rat pack here, so that's kind of unfortunate. Oh man, her board is really, really bad though. This is a sad, sad board. Things did not go well, but look how boring this power is compared to some of the new stuff coming out. This is just so dull and uninspiring. Okay, so we're looking for the board to come together this turn because everyone's going to get some good stuff. We're up against the Curator. I don't know what he's got except for the ability to whoop the hell out of people. Oh my god, that is amazing. Okay, so we're going to see. Pack Leader first. It's actually the same either way. It's going to give 6 attack to the Hydra, but I guess if I get it first, I can wait and see what I discover and then make my decisions based on that. Okay, no beasts. The demon is really underwhelming. Okay, we'll just play the, because he's a 6/7, I think is basically what I got. Or I could just throw him away to use my hero power. We'll see what happens here. Nothing there. Replicating Menace, I think, is perfectly fine. So, we'll sell the cat. Play the Menace. Buff that up. Play you, I don't know, here. I don't know what the correct thing is. These hyenas are pretty awful. Oh god, yeah, I think I screwed up. I needed to actually get a rat pack. Without a rat pack, these things are not that great. Oh, my Hydra gets sniped. Nice. And this thing hits a Divine Shield, so it doesn't actually get its buff. Not that its buff is even that big of a deal anyway. This board isn't super impressive, actually. I mean, it's killing me. But it is actually a tie. Yeah, this is not a very huge board. I wonder why this person is doing so well. Maybe I just got a lot stronger there, huh? How about that possibility? Okay, so we're looking for buffs on the Amalgam, buffs on the Hydra. That's what we're going for. All right, we'll take that. That's fine buff for the Amalgam. The age-old question of do you give this taunt in exchange for it hitting harder? I think no, but I will taunt up the Amalgam this way. It's not as good as getting the... Oh man, there it is. Okay, so it's not as good as getting the Annoyo module, because it's 2 less defense, but it's good enough. So we're getting a Hydra, not a Hydra, a Hyena gold that doesn't actually have any synergy with my board, but maybe will one day maybe if I just got a rat pack. Bran? Well, it's better than the alternative. Okay, I think I'm willing to put this near the end now. I am not above... Oops, I should really do this. I'm not above throwing this away to my hero power. Maybe I've misplayed this, but I haven't seen much opportunities to use this hero power, actually. It's been kind of tricky. Maybe I just had a, an awkward game. Maybe I should have frozen for the crowd favorite, because it goes well with Bran, and the bogey monster is not that relevant. This board is not super crazy looking. Sucks that my Hydra died. And that my Amalgam died. I could, was I ever offered any Cobalt Guardians? Because that would have actually been a pretty good thing to pivot to with the replicating bots. The Hyena looks big, but is actually not growing at all. Except for, yeah, the Hyena just never grows. It's just a big stat thing. So I really have a challenge ahead of me here. Yeah, my opponent beats me with the thing that comes out of the... Oh, no, my thing died. Okay, never mind. She just beats me straight up with the unkilled Shredder. Alright, hoping some of these chumpers get killed. None of them did. Alright, I still have some leeway. There's the Annoyo module I've been hoping for. And the Rat Pack. Okay, so it seems weird at this late stage to get a Rat Pack, but I think I just gotta do it. So the question is, do I get the Zubat or the Cold Light Seer? The Cold Light Seer is +4 health on the Amalgam. The Zubat is +2 health and is +2/+2 on the Amalgam. And then... Yeah, I don't have any Murlocs, so it's split between the Hyena. Okay, I think I'm not gonna sell the Bogey Monster. We will use it to buff the Hydra. I know I'm running low on time here. We're gonna use it to buff the Hydra. I'm gonna get that, play it, and freeze. Oh god, my positioning is evilly bad here. Okay. Oh, I'm really vulnerable to cleave on this pack leader. Oh, please don't have a cleave. Good, you don't have a cleave. I should think about that, though. Ooh, killed that off. Exactly. Hydra's still alive. Might actually get to attack again. This thing has a lot of health and is just doing some good work. Actually, last time I fought the Curator, I also didn't think he had a particularly impressive board, but this time, I completely walloped him. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Okay, so I think maybe my composition finally came together. Now we just gotta build on what we've got. Cold... Do I still want this? I think now I can just focus on beasts. I'm up against Maleficent. She did beat me last time. 5 would be good. At 5, I can find the wolf. That gives your beast +4/+4 when it dies. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna pivot away from my beasts. So what I'm gonna do is get that for 4 health on my Amalgam. Actually, should I sell this? No, let's just use my hero power. Let's buff the Hydra. Let's buff the Hyena. I think I should actually start using one of my sails every round to use my hero power. Okay, so I am running a little bit low on time. Let's roll. Oh, that is a fantastic find. And then this is actually fine as well. Nah, I'm going to roll. I can get better things at this point. Nothing there. No need to sell. Oh, I'm going to put Bran there to give protection against cleaves. She does not have a cleave. Okay, that sounds good. Killed 3 things. It's fine. Bran popped a Divine Shield, which is what Bran does. That crap thing popped a shield. My thing killed a Shredder, and what did it have that made it... Wait, was that... Oh, that was the piloted Sky Golem, right? Or no, it was a gold Shredder, and so 2 things came out of it instead of 1. Okay, I've got it figured out here. Well, my Hyena just seems to have a lot of stats, so we win. Ah, okay. That's a relief. I like, all throughout this game, I have felt like I had a decent game going, but I kept losing. And then that feeling of things are going well just didn't go away. And it's, I think now, clear that I'm in good shape. Okay, this person's actually done pretty well. He's just got low and then seems to be coming back. He killed Yogg, killed the Lich, then had a buy. Hard to tell. Do I go up to 5? Seems greedy. Let's do it. I think I do have a good comp. I don't think I'm going to take 16 damage. If I take 16 damage, then I deserve it, basically. There's the wolf I've been wanting. And that, okay, so definitely this board gets frozen no matter what. Question is, do I go balls to the walls Dickens to buy this wolf right now? I've got 2 gold. Oh, wait, that's what I need. Ha! Oh, I'm a genius, big sister. Okay, so we do that. I don't use my hero power this time. And we take the greedy move here. We put the wolf first. So we hope the wolf dies and buffs the Hydra for a bigger cleave. Actually, probably the pack leader should go after the hyena. Yeah, probably. Okay, well, let's see what Edwin's up to. I'm a little bit concerned about this. Ah, he's going for Murlocs. Pretty big health. Got a poison. He's got the Light Fang thing going on. That was a really nice cleave. My thing died, sadly, but it... Actually, that was not that great of a cleave. It was sort of a mediocre cleave, and this poison took a lot of health out of my guy. Oh, man, I can actually lose this. I'm only getting 1 rat because these replicating things worked against me. That's actually a bit of an anti-synergistic element. I didn't consider that my taunt is likely to die, just as my rat pack is likely to die. Oh, man. Wait, do I lose this? I lose this. Shit. This thing has a lot of attack because of his... That's actually a really good combo. Because this Battle Master, the problem with it is that it has high health, but its attack sucks. But Edwin's power can buff anything, so you can get a lot of attack going. Shoot. Okay, we're up against her. I did beat her pretty soundly last time, so I'm hoping nothing much has changed with her. At this point, I have to choose something to get rid of. What's my weakest link? I think it's the Pack Master. It's just a 6/6 that like gives +6 to 1 rat that pops out. It doesn't seem to do enough. And if rats are popping out, I want them to be giving bonus health to the hyena rather than having a whole lot of attack. So I am going to get rid of him. Gonna buff up my cleaver. I'm not gonna fish for gold on the Bran, even though that would obviously be amazing. Junk bot, no. Gotta roll quickly. Annoy module, yes. And then Defender of Argus, it's fine. We'll do it like this. I don't care if this thing has taunt because I want it to die anyways. And now if it somehow hits a thing and doesn't die, there's a chance that it gets hit and then dies. Ha! Bran didn't pop my Divine Shield. Look at that value. Okay. So Divine Shield ends up being really useful. Cleave, unfortunately, dies to a poison. Divine Shield thing... I gotta have this, right? It's, I guess, the question of where this poison lands. This thing still has 40 freaking health. Okay, the Rat Pack took out the poison instead of going for this guard bot. Had I had a pack leader, these would all have more attack, but I really don't care, actually. I don't mind not having the pack leader because, honestly, they're giving +2 health to the hyena, making me win this fight. I don't think I'm gonna kill her, but even though she has more health, I'm actually, like, more afraid of Edwin's board than I am of hers. Like, I think Edwin might be the most likely person to win this right now. So I'm happy to have made top 4, and I am really hoping not to fight Edwin. There's a 50-50 chance I fight him. I fight him. Because I fought her, so you can't fight the same person twice, and there's no buys, so it was him or the curator, and I rolled poorly. Okay, so we've got... I think the main thing to buff is just my Amalgam. No, my Amalgam's going to die to poison. I think the main thing to buff is my Hyena. This is good because it's doubled. +2/+2 I don't think is quite worth it. I'm willing to roll to try to get better than that. 30 seconds. Gotta hurry up here. I don't know what Morlocks I'm looking for. Maybe poison. Bonus health is fine. And it doesn't matter what that was. I'm just gonna play it. Sell it. Play it. Sell it. Play it. I'm not gonna get full value from my rolls. Most likely. Light Fang? Okay, that's a weird keep, perhaps? No, what I should have done was I should have sold it and bought the Light Fang. That would have been actually decent. Because I've got the Amalgam and I've got Beast, so it's a +4/+2. Maybe that's actually not worth it. Okay, well, luckily his Zap completely whiffs. It just kills a brand and a thing. It might have been good if it were like, you know, making way for... Oh, that worked out badly. Oh, that poison was so good. Yeah, see, Edwin is going to beat me now. Yeah, I was right. This is the scariest person. So it was a very unlucky coin flip that I ended up fighting Edwin instead of the Curator, because I'm pretty sure I could have beaten the Curator. But Edwin wrecks my face off, and we just get 4th place, which is kind of a shame. This run was really starting to come together. But I'll take 4th place any day. And if the Curator or Maleficent died, I could actually get 3rd on tie breaks. They would pretty much have to have tied for one of them not to have died. So we'll just kind of see where we land. 3rd on tie breaks. Happy about that. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.